How's it going, DockHound fans? Thank you all for tuning in pregame on AABaseball.tv. Dominic Stern with DockHound center fielder Thomas Jones. And Thomas, you have just been spectacular defensively. How much pride do you take in your work when you're roaming the outfield?
I take it's pretty up there. It's like I honestly kind of base like defense like a little bit over offense, especially like 'cause, you don't always. Sometimes you have your days where you don't really bring your offense every day. It's just one of those things. Baseball, but baseball. On the defense side of it, it's there every day. So especially with the speed and just roaming the outfield, every day.
Do you have a favorite play that you've made in a DockHounds uniform? Because the one that stands out to me is when you robbed the home run against Winnipeg, and then we were able to walk off the gold eyes.
Yep.
But you also ran into the wall this past weekend in Sioux Falls. You've got a couple of diving plays in the gap. Is there one that stands out in your mind?
I feel like the best play I've made as a center fielder was the one in Kane County. The one that I dove. I robbed Randolph, Cornelius Randolph. I robbed him. I'm stuttering, but yeah, that was like my best play I feel like I've made all year. I think that play was cold. Like me robbing the home run, that's easy. That's real easy. But like diving, that's crazy.
Was that the one where you went all the way back?
Yeah, I went all the way back.
Okay.
That was.
Yeah, I honestly forgot about that one because there's so many good plays.
And then that was like earlier in the season a little bit too. So,
it was. But that's just how good you've been defensively. But as good as you've been with the glove, you've also been really good with the bat.
Yeah.
You've got a .410 on base percentage, which is by far your best mark of your professional career. What's worked for you thus far?
So far, it's just basically like just slowing it down. Like right now, that's what I'm not doing at all. but honestly, when I've had success, I've like really been like slowing it down. Just really trying to work like backside, up the middle, not trying to pull the ball. And that's really it. Just like really like waiting on my pitch and attacking it. So that's really it.
And you're not just someone who gets on base, getting the hits or drawing the walks, but you also lead the DockHounds with 12 hit by pitches. Is there a great feeling when you're in the box? And obviously it sucks at the moment when you get hit, but knowing like, all right, I took that from my boys, I've got their back, now it's time for them to get mine.
I'm gonna be real, when I get hit by the pitch, I hate that. Like I don't even care about it. It's like, it's cool, like honestly, I don't even think about that when I get on base. It's like, oh, it helps my own base percentage or whatever, but it's like, I hate getting hit. Like, because I feel like it don't matter if it's 90 miles per hour, 97, 81, I don't care. Like, I just hate getting hit. But like, I didn't know I was leading the team in either, so that's crazy.
It was Marcus for a while.
Really?
You got hit multiple times on multiple occasions this past week, so you actually just took that lead. You've been hit by 12 pitches this season.
That's crazy.
Chewy's at 11. So you've also got 9 home runs, which is second on the team. You've shown a lot of pop thus far on the year. What's kind of going through your mind? Are there certain pitches that you're picking out where you're like, all right, this is a spot where I think I can really drive one, or there are times where you're like, I'm just going to swing, and if I get it, I get it. If not, a single will work just as well.
It's funny. So Torres, the pitcher, every game he's like, man, we need a home run or whatever. But like I'm one of those guys. If I can get 3 singles, I will take 3 singles every day over a home run. So it's like I never look for home runs. Like even in BP, I don't hit home runs. Like if I want to hit a home run, like I'd rather see it like center field, backside. But other than that, like it's just if the pitch is there, I can put a good swing on it, goes over the fence. It is what it is. But I would 100% rather take a double, 3 singles like every game.
Well, and the singles work for you because you're also tied for the team lead in stolen bases.
Okay.
How important is your work on the base paths as a great base runner? Because you can change the game like that and help the batters behind you get better pitches too.
For sure. So yeah, just really, like I said, like having when I was in the 2-hole, having Sims behind me, I know he's a good hitter. And also like pitching, like so I know a lot of sequences. Like when I went to Barris leading off, he takes a lot of pitches. He works the count a lot. So like with me coming in behind him, or even like guys who are later on, like after him, you see basically every pitch the pitcher's throwing. You know what I'm saying? Because he literally will sit there and wait till strike 3. You know what I'm saying? Like he will fight it off the whole time. But he just but like knowing that, then when I get on base, it's like, oh, okay, I know this pitcher's like motion when he throws his pitch, or like he slows his body down when he throws it off speed rather than a fastball. So it's just kind of, you pick up a lot of information just by like guys in front of you or behind you, I feel like.
You've batted second, you've batted in the middle of the order, you've also batted at the bottom of the order, which that's where you were at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
And then you worked your way up to the top. How comfortable are you no matter where Huck puts you in the lineup?
It doesn't bother me at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to show up. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at it. But But really, I mean, like I said, I feel like, you know, me being in that 2-hole spot was also like, for me, it's like, it's almost like a second leadoff, but at the same time, it's like a power leadoff. Like, that's how I was kind of looking at it. Then me being maybe at a 6th spot, it's like, okay, gotta, like, because we as a team, like, we can get on base pretty well. So it's now it's like, all right, so I can drive some guys in, you know. So me being 8-hole or 9-hole, it's kind of like, I look at it almost like another second leadoff, because it's like, all right, you get on base, it's like, you know, it's like you will look at, sometimes you look at lineups, you'll be like, oh, guys like 7, 8, 9, they're weak hitters, but look at this lineup, like, throw a pitch down the middle, we'll probably put it on the highway. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can swing it well. So I just look at it as like kind of almost like, you know, you see pitchers think he kind of got them bottom of the lineup. Nah, not really. That's not the case.
No, and this lineup's incredibly deep. And you've been here the entire time. It was not always that way.
No.
But after a really slow month of May, won just a little bit in June, won even more last month in July, obviously off to a good start in August against the Milkmen.
Yep.
What does this team need to do to make the playoffs for the first time?
I think, honestly, we're good. I saw any of you fans out there that's stressing, don't stress, you know, because we're not stressing. But honestly, like I said, for us, like, just keep playing how we're playing. Like, it's just really like, we just come to the ballpark, we have fun. Like, if you come in the clubhouse, like, it'll be like, it's almost like a party because everybody in there cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? We out, so that's really what it is. Just really come to the field every day, a lot of swagger, a lot of energy. And just let the game happen for itself, because we go show up every day. That's just what it is. So we just continue to keep playing and keeping a good bond. We'll be fine.
No, it's been really cool to see all the players bond over the course of the season. And you had prior bonds with some of the players on this team.
Yep.
Got to play with Marcus Chu as well as Demetrius Sims from the Miami Marlins organization. You know, how cool has it been to see those guys? We talked about it. You're having one of your best years professionally. Same goes for them.
Yeah, for sure. I would say, so Sims, he really like helped me get on this team. Actually, like he put out the word at the time or whatever. But I mean, it was just really, like knowing, like coming to a team where you already know a few guys, and then like I said, I get along with anybody, so it's just what it is too with that. But having them, like I said, Sims, I'm really close with him. Me and Marcus, we got close over the years, so like it's like really like almost like a friend retreat, but you're playing baseball, so that's how I kind of look at it.
Yeah. One final question for you, Thomas.
Yep.
You got any goals for the rest of the season? Personally,
home run wise, I want to get a double digit. So I got one more home run to get to 10. Yeah. Stolen bases, I want to get to 20 or 25.
Okay.
So I can do that easy and make playoffs and win it all. That's it. And, you know, and that's it. It's history.
I think the DockHounds fans will be on board with you there. Thomas,
yep.
Thank you so much for doing this. Best of luck the rest of the way. Stay tuned here on the AABaseball.tv pregame show.